So there on your left, as Shelby likes to call it, the Angel and Soldier Monument. It's actually the Winged Victory Monument, dedicated to the soldiers that we lost in World War I that were from Washington State. Yay! It's huge. If you go over there, you can look at it. They got big bayonets.
Okay, so to my right, your left, we have the insurance building. Kind of important, it's where all the money stuff happens. In terms of the legislature, not as important, but people who analyze policy and things like that, this is where they go. Ethan.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, right in front of y'all is my big Disneyland castle. It is the Capitol building. As you go up the steps, there are 42 of them because there are 42 districts in the state of Washington.
Also, we're the 42nd state.
Dang. Oh my god.
So check out how high that is. That's 287 feet high. It is the tallest masonry structure in Washington State, or in the United States. It's the fourth tallest in the world. There's no bolts or anything that like hanging out together. It's all gravity. So when there are earthquakes,
Oh jeez.
potential for issues. And if there's a Coke can somewhere, they better put the Coke can.
These two statues are really important to point out. Every state in the Union gives to the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. two statues that represent their state. These are replicas of history that we have given. You can read more about them. There's signs on the walls and stuff. They're pretty cool. I don't know. Right next door this way. The reason that is the architect of this building, as he was building it, got into a little bit of a tiff with the governor at the time and wanted to give him the longest walk here possible. My office is on the other.
It's one of those rooms, hopefully it'll open up sometime during the day, we can sleep in there. It's one of those rooms where you can stand on one side and whisper, and exactly on the other side we stand in the right place. It's really easy.
So
At
this
Chandelier.
is what's known as the
It doesn't look that big, does it?
rotunda.
It might be out.
A part of the building. The light fixtures were modeled after the Olympic torches that are lit. What else do you know about in here?
I don't.
It was repainted pink in the 70s? Heck yeah. Of course. Yeah. And there is a flag for each county around them. They light up when session is in session and they go out when it's not. You'll see more about the chandelier, Bobby, but it is a really cool chandelier. Like Ethan said, you'll be able to see it from the top because you get a Volkswagen Beetle in it. The other thing is there's spaces on the side. Those spaces are the side doorways, and there's like statues sitting on it. And those are kind of just like side faces. This side is the Senate, the other side is the House. For a floor poll, you have a little notepad like this. It'll say Washington State Senate and then what door. This is north, this is south. You will write what senators do. If you don't know spelling, their pictures, or what they look like, their pictures along with their names are up here. And then you like list the things like your email, your phone number, the date and the time you were at the door, and then what you're talking about under message. You'll give it to the man who'll stand by the door and he'll send it in. And then you'll just wait outside here until the senator on this side or the representative on that side comes out. Are there any questions? Awesome.
It's neat to have like a cohort mentality who's watching, maybe text back and forth. I think the coolest part about these things is these security guys, they stand for long hours of time, right? So maybe you might be standing for a long time. If they like you, they have a little pad right here that you stand on it, and it takes off all the weight off of your body. It's pretty sweet. The governor's mansion, originally intended as a temporary structure because 4 stories is just not good enough for a government building. But never actually changed, so that's still it. If you want to take a tour, you can schedule one, but they fill up pretty quick. I still haven't been on one.
I've never been on one.
You haven't?
I've never been in
Oh,
the
I thought you had.
So we have the main buildings to the side of us. You have the Cherbourg building on your left, and you have the O'Brien building on your right. The Cherbourg building is Senate.
Yes.
The one on your left is for senators. All their offices are in those windows you're seeing
Also
there.
Urban House.
Yeah. And then the first floor is all the committee rooms I was telling you about. I'll show you where those are and like how to do polls and stuff in there. All the way to your left, that little building on the side, that is the new
New House.
New House building. If you love Ronald Reagan or pictures of some awesome Republicans, that's the place to be. You will have a meeting with Baumgartner in there later. And then the one over here is for the house. Same thing though, offices all up above. Committee rooms, hearing rooms on the bottom. Straight ahead is the Pritchard Library. That's where they keep all their fancy law books.
No,
That's-
actually.
Yeah, in the basement.
Oh, there is a, yeah, but they never use it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
where they keep
that's the
them.
code revisers. That's really what's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so like when you drop a bill, so for those of you who know your school has a rock or have seen Legally Blonde, which is like you put it in the hopper, it's like a bunny. That's all in there. There's a hopper?
Yeah, we can go look at the hopper.
We can look at the hopper.
Yeah.
The chappa. The chappa.
Yeah, I guess they do.
And it's marble, and marble just echoes.
Yeah.
It's because they don't want secrets in the Capitol. Okay, so this is the J-Lob building for short, or the O'Brien building. Like I said, where the house is. This one, your hearing rooms are numbered, or lettered. The one on the left, they're numbers. Kind of another way if you're inside to know where you are. This is where when we're doing floor pulls later, you will be coming. You will basically walk into one of these doors, I'll kind of point it out, and you'll get just like a piece of notebook paper, or ask them if they have a piece of paper if you don't have one, and you'll just write down your note just like you did on here, and then you'll just hand it to one of the staff. So they'll have their big, like epic looking, like stacked chairs at the top, and on the side there's a big row of little desks. You'll go and hand it to one of them. If you don't know what's going on, there's always guards in the rooms who can definitely help you all. They know that today there's a lot of people who it's like their first time on the Capitol, and they're always really helpful. So. Are there any questions up to this point? Yes. Yes.
Diamond in the sky,